Good-looking crowd in Marlton. Make some noise. I'm glad I showered. I don't always do that. You can thank me later. Alright. I need a minute to adjust here because generally I have more people than this in my bedroom. So I just need a minute. My name is Terry Lee. I have been on television. Anybody ever seen me? Come on, America's Most Wanted? Nothing? I guess I'm making it home tonight. Okay, that guy. Listen, you know what? I got some dirt on you because I was out in the parking lot before you two came in. I'm going to leave it at that. Zip it. All right. That's for real. So I just moved back from New York City. You ever hear of it? Okay. I just moved back to my hometown. How do you top 7 years in New York City? Pretty sure it's like Paris or the Poconos. I'm completely freaking people out too in my hometown because I'm single and in my 30s, and apparently that freaks out hillbillies. I don't know what that is about, but yes, you know what they say about women in their 30s? We got women in their 30s? You in your 30s? Just say yes. You know, we're a little wiser for the wear, a little more experienced. By now, we have certainly learned how to give good references. My dad hates that joke. He still thinks I'm a 33-year-old virgin. I am not. 39. Sometimes I end that joke differently. I'm like, women in their 30s, a little wiser for the wear, a little more experienced by now. We have certainly learned to give good haircuts. It's one of my favorite things to do is pay good money for a bad haircut. You ever do that? You obviously have. I'm gonna grow back. I'm still growing back the scalping from last summer. Because I swear what I said was, just give me a trim. But apparently it came out like, hey, if I give you $50, will you just completely jack up my head? Like, no, make me undateable. I don't know, maybe take the bangs to stubble. That's always a good one. And to make matters worse, I compounded this bad haircut with a horrible fake tan. Oh, it was hideous. It was hideous. And it was one of those instant spray-on tans. My first clue should have been that the can said airbrush. It was more like spray paint, like a can of brown spray paint. I didn't look tan. I looked bruised. I looked like I was tagged by a graffiti artist. Like the side of the subway. It was hideous. Silver lining, it was the same color as my deck. So I finally finished painting that. I like to call that summer the summer of celibacy. I'm single for so many reasons. Nicest way I've heard it put, though, is that I'm a unique type of woman. That's so polite. I'm a unique type of woman, therefore it's going to take a special type of guy. And by special, of course, I mean rich. And by rich, I don't mean Richard, so don't get cute. And by the way, if your name is Richard and you go by Dick, please don't ask me to call you Dick. I can't. Unless, of course, I dated you. Your name doesn't have to be Richard, and I'll call you Dick. Dick, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just kidding.
I'm not.
I know. Don't make me bring it up. All right. Like she did. Okay. So, I just had a birthday. I just turned 39. Yeah, you don't have to applaud. No, you don't. Because I'm going to turn 39 for like the next 5 years. So that's fine. But now people are starting to bug me about my career goals. They're like, Terry, you're almost 40. When are you going to make your mark? I'm like, my mark? Listen, at this point, I'd settle for a stain. I am not an overachiever. All I ever heard growing up is, you know, if you applied yourself, you would get an A. Well, if I know that, and you know that. Just give me the C. It's called a day. I'm pretty sure I got a party to go to. So, I was right. Any C students in here? No? You're a doctor. I don't mind getting older, because I think they lower the bar to being considered good looking the older that you get. Like I say, I'm 39, I get some moderate applause, like, okay, nice maintenance. If I said I was 22, you'd be like, yeah, lap around the building wouldn't kill you, Chevy. Just saying. I have been exercising now. Do we have any runners in here? I've been doing some running. Any runners by round of applause? No? Everybody's fucking lazy. I don't know what a good goal is, but you know what I'm impressed with? People who have conversations while they're running. Have you seen these people? That's incredible. I'm just trying to not sound like I'm having sex while I'm running. It startles people when you're coming up behind them like, oh God! Oh yeah, stop! Almost there! Keep your pants on, it's just me running. I also do some dancing to stay in shape. Don't let the white fool you. I'm a little white girl with rhythm. I love the hip-hop, love rappers. You know who Ludacris is? He's my favorite. A round of applause, you know who Ludacris is? He's my favorite. I love him. I love him so much I take him home to meet my dad. Dad, this is Ludacris. You're darn right it is. I can't wait for the new Ludacris tape. That's right, I have a Walkman. I'm not technologically advanced. I'm really, iPod, don't have one. MP3 player, what is that, algebra? I have no use for instant messaging. I am me, I am me. Yeah, who else would you be? I don't know. You're confusing me. And Twitter? I'm sorry, Twitter just sounds like a dirty word to me. Do you Twitter? What? No, I don't Twitter. I'm Catholic. Pretty sure that's a sin. And then there's the obvious Facebook poke. I mean, that's clearly dirty. Excuse me, what exactly are you poking, friend? And don't get me wrong, it's not like I'm against dirty talk. I'm just not very good at it. I try, it just comes out all wrong. I'm like, yeah, you like that? Yeah, you're so sassy. This doesn't work. Did you ever get mixed up and ask somebody, hey, are you on my face? What? I mean, it's Facebook. And how am I supposed to feel when I find out I've been Googled? I Googled you. I put a restraining order on you. I mean, it's one thing if your friend tells you she Googled you from a hotspot. That might make me Twitter. But a stranger? Hey, buddy, stalk me old school. Use the landline. Where's my rotary phone, people? And answering machines. Does anybody remember those? They were the days. I hate cell phones. Texting. Texting drives me crazy. Please explain the convenience in texting. Okay, I suppose it's convenient now that I found the punctuation keys. I no longer have to type out the word question mark. That is convenience. But you have to learn this whole new language, like OMG, LOL. Just the other day, a friend of mine texted me. At the end of her text, there was the greater than sign, the number 3, and then her name. I'm like, why is she sending me a math riddle? I don't know, 4? She's like, it's a heart. I'm like, stay in school, girlfriend. That's math. You do the math. I love when people say that. I work 90 hours a day, 8 days a week, you do the math. Hey, buddy, you do your own darn math. You're sticking your word problem on me, man. You wouldn't be so quick to have me solve your math riddle if you knew my credit score. I don't know what it is, it can't be good because I don't even remember taking a test. So, let's just say I never have to worry about identity theft. Somebody's got my identity? Well, good luck with that. Call me if you get a loan. What can I say? I got a problem with math. You know what else I got a problem with? People who park wrongfully in the handicapped parking spaces. Back me up on that, right? It's just wrong. It's just wrong. However, stork parking, you know, for pregnant ladies, kind of a gray area, isn't it? Not pregnant yet to be. I do it all the time. Only once was I stopped. This couple was like, hey, point at me, point at the sign. I was like, what? I might be. What do you think I'm going in there to buy? Give me a second, I'll take it on a stick. If I'm not pregnant, I'll move. I don't know. And you know what? They've come up with a new and improved, easier to read pregnancy test. Well, that's fabulous. There's some confusion on it. According to this commercial, 1 out of every 4 women misread their pregnancy test. Well, that's a bad day. And on top of that, here's my question. Should that 1 out of those 4 even have offspring? Alright, well, I'm going to leave you with my 2 pieces of advice. Ladies, beware of the man whose answer to running out of condoms is saran wrap. But be grateful it's not tinfoil. Tinfoil hurts the teeth. I know, I give good references. Alright, and finally, a piece of universal advice. Should your lover roll over and ask you to rate your sex life, don't simplify the answer like I did. This guy was like, I really like our sex. Do you like our sex? I'm like, yeah, it's fine. He's like, fine, dinner's fine. And I was like, whoa, sweetie. Come on now. Dinner was great.